nothing can break it now. This is our chance for victory, we have to take it now. Our hearts are elevated, like eagles soaring high. As every culture comes together, we can rule the sky. Hear the rhythm, night child move into one beat. The shouts of jubilation, the dancing in the street. Night child forever strong. One heart, one hope, one soul. Night child, make it through the rain. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. Get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag. Oh, give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our heads are lifted. And we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. That's a beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. Get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag. Oh.
In a land of myth and a time of magic, the destiny of a
entertainment
rests
on the shoulders of Sapientia.
his name.
95.3 FM. Radio
Sapientia.
Your choice, your voice.
Yeah, it is yet another Tuesday here on Sapientia Fan Zone, and interestingly, it's another Champions League day. You know that this season we are having football back to back. We're having football almost every day, and today is another interesting day on Sapientia Fan Zone because a lot of matches have been scheduled. Okay, this is the day we see Group E in action, Group F in action, Group G in action, and Group H in action. All these four groups beginning match day 4 of the UEFA Champions League. Of course, today and tomorrow, Champions League action all over European football. And we're here to talk about these games. First of all, today is Tuesday, which means it's a continuation of Monday. Another review day here on Sapientia Fan Zone. And, you know, we normally do the team of the week on every Tuesday here, when we choose our best and worst teams of the weekend. So we are going to also be naming our best performance of the last weekend, you know, breaking it down to the team, the coach, the goalkeeper, the defender, the midfielder, and then the striker. And then also the reversals, which is the worst team of the week. I hope we all remember the results we talked about yesterday here on the show. The results Of course, Newcastle losing 2-0 to Chelsea. Tottenham beating Man City 2-0. Man United beating West Brom 1-0. And then Arsenal leads 0-0. Liverpool beating Leicester 3-0. And all the rest of all those results, Barcelona losing to Atletico. Real Madrid sharing the spoils. Bayern Munich also sharing the spoils. AC Milan winning. Of course, inspired by Zlatan. Ronaldo inspiring Juventus to a win. That was the color of the weekend in terms of the results. There were also other games yesterday night in England. Burnley versus Crystal Palace, and then Wolves versus Southampton. Southampton had the hope to also join these guys on the top. If only they got a win, but they only managed a draw 1-1 against Wolves. And then Burnley beat Crystal Palace, getting their first win 1-0 yesterday. So, of course, Tottenham is still top of the table, 20 points from 9 matches. Liverpool second, same 20 points. 9 games. Chelsea is 18th, is on third, 18 points. Leicester is also 18 points on fourth. So the first 4 teams are separated by just 2 points. The same number of points for the first and second, and the same number of points for the third and fourth, as things stand. But then today we want to talk about Arsenal on the show. While we talk about the Champions League, also Arsenal is who our dim lights are going to beam on today. So that is our own matters arising. Now let's talk about Arsenal, their game against Leeds United over the weekend. It was a positive for Arsenal, to hold on for a point with 10 men against Leeds United on Sunday. I mean, when you are a man down, the pressure is on you. So they were a man down, and it was against a team that plays aggressive football. They're dominant in action, the way they attack you, and of course inspired by the philosophy of their manager, who many top managers have spoken well about, talking about Bielsa. He has not won trophies as a manager, but then the way he plays is so good that managers like Pep Guardiola say that he's the best they've seen in the business in terms of football, and in terms of impacting football. We're not talking about winning or losing here. We're talking about playing the game the way it should be played. So it was Arsenal against Leeds United on Sunday. So it was good. 10 men Arsenal holding on for a 0-0 draw. But it's still a huge concern over the Arsenal's current form. So there has to be, because Arsenal are clearly stalling or going backwards. That is, stalling means, you're no longer moving forward. It's either Arsenal is at a spot right now, talking about their development under the new manager, or is this still a new manager, Mikel Arteta? Well, he's still a new manager, relatively, because he will still become 1 year old on the job in December. All right. So right now, Arsenal are stalling, so they're on a spot, or maybe they're going backwards. However it is for you, we're talking about them today on the show. That is, if you compare it where they were a few weeks ago under Mikel Arteta, we talked about how they progressed, started winning games, started winning the big teams, started winning points, and also started winning trophies again, back to back. Arsenal under Mikel Arteta doing well in the recent past, but no longer now. So they're either on a standstill or they're moving backwards, I tell you. Now let's talk about Arsenal. They're on a run of only 1 win in their past 5 Premier League matches, and they've only scored once in that spell to Arsenal. Let's compare this Arsenal's form now with where they were by this time last season. That is 2019-2020 season. That time Unai Emery was still the manager. That was before he was sacked, just some weeks before he was sacked, and he was under pressure at that point. After 9 matches last season, Arsenal had 15 points, and they were 5th on the table then. All right, 5th on the table, 15 points from 9 games at this point last season for Arsenal, and they have scored 4 more goals than the 9 they have managed so far. That is, by this time last season they've scored 13 goals. All right, and then they've also considered 12 by this time last season, which is actually 2 more than they've considered so far this season. But then on Sunday against Leeds United, they were playing poorly. That's the truth. They were creating very little, even when they were 11 man there, until the red card given to Nicolas Pepe, until he was sent off. Arsenal were not doing so well. They were playing poorly. They were creating very little chances in that game. All right. And remember, before the international break, Arsenal had an embarrassing result against Aston Villa. They lost 3-0 at home. 3-0 at home to Aston Villa. So that was hugely disappointing. So they ended poorly They ended badly before the international break. And then after the international break, they were supposed to now show that, they are moving forward. But then, they are either, like I said, at a spot, or they are moving backwards. Because they were playing poorly even before Pepe got his red card on Sunday. So now we are questioning Mikel Arteta and his tactics. Maybe for the first time since he took charge December last year, because remember, we've been praising him here. We've talked about Arteta, said great things about him. So it's time for us to look at him again. That's our job here. We talk about things the way they are. If you do well, we praise you. If you stop, we ask questions. If you do poorly, we criticize you. That's football. That's what we talk about, okay? So, we want to look at Arteta and ask how and if he can turn things around for Arsenal. The same guy who was given a red card on Sunday at Elland Road, talking about the Carlos Pepe. Remember, the last time Arsenal scored a goal from open play in the Premier League was back on 4th October. Today is 24th November. That is, in the past, that is for 1 month and 20 days. The last time Arsenal scored a goal in the Premier League was 1 month and 20 days ago. Today is 24th November. The last time they scored a goal from open play, I'm talking about open play, was on 4th October. And it was this Nicolas Pepe that scored that goal against Sheffield United, if you remember. Well, there was the international break. So if you talk about the 5 games they've played, if you calculate, Arsenal has now played for 7 hours and 66 minutes without scoring any goal from open play. Arsenal. Well, they've actually scored 1 goal in these games, okay? But that was just the penalty. It was not from open play. Penalty which Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored against Manchester United. That goal that brought them that massive win. That was the only goal. So from 4th October till today, in the Premier League, Arsenal has scored only 1 goal from the penalty spot. They have not scored from free kick or any other open play. That is this Arsenal. Well, to be fair to Mikel Arteta, he has done so much for Arsenal in a short space of time. Up until now, there's only been improvements, but then things we are never just going to keep on going so well. We know that's life, okay? For every good thing, there is up and there is down. It is called how do the English people say? They say vicissitudes of life. Vicissitudes of life. That is up and down, fluctuations. That is how life is. The world. That's life. Vicissitudes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It happens for every manager. Every team has their pour and fall. We know that. But that does not take away the fact that we need to question what Arsenal is doing right now. I think that is on his first job at Arsenal, his first full job, after coming from being the assistant to Pep Guardiola at Man City. Alright? But then on Sunday at Elland Road, we expected more from Arsenal. That's the truth. We saw a few other performances this weekend anyway, where teams were not up to their national level. For instance, Man City, they were poor against Tottenham. And then Man United were also poor against West Bromwich Albion, managing to get that goal from the penalty. In fact, talking about that goal from the penalty which they scored, Bruno Fernandes scored and the goalkeeper kept it out. I was saying, I know that he left his line, and by the time he took the penalty and scored again, the goalkeeper also left his line. But then he scored. And a match, I gotta say, I'm not saying that VAR favored Man United. I'm just saying what happened. The goalkeeper left his line and stopped the ball from entering the post. They said, no, play it again. They played again. He left his line, but couldn't stop the ball from entering the post. They said, no, it is now a goal. All right. So Man U was not so good at the weekend. Man City was not so good at this. Arsenal was not the only side that was not so good. This usually happens when teams come from international break. All right. But then we are not, trying to go all guns blazing on Arteta and Arsenal. We need to just look at Arsenal as a team. After all, it's even only good we talk about them. Leeds were wounded after a couple of bad results, so they responded by showing exactly what they are all about. I talked about Marcelo Bielsa. His side is always full of running, full of desire, and they showed great quality and discipline against Arsenal. They never gave Arsenal a moment's peace in that game, and it would have been hard for any team at all to play very, very well, under that kind of intense press. I tell you, be you Pep Guardiola, Chelsea, anybody who came up against Marcelo Bielsa's team on Sunday, how they played, would not have found it so easy. But you know one thing about big teams, it doesn't matter how well you play, they find a way to give you the goals, they score you. You'll be playing very well, they will be scoring you. So, going forward for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, what can they do? So far, maybe Arsenal are more suited to playing 3 at the back than the 4-man defense they used against Leeds United. And then in the midfield, in that game, they were missing the injured Thomas Partey. He was so important in that win, their win at Old Trafford at the beginning of November. And they had 3 players who were like strangers playing together. Talking about Granit Xhaka, Dani Ceballos, and then Joe Willock. They did not look very balanced on Sunday. And none of them knew exactly what they should be doing in that match. So we saw a team playing a system they weren't used to, or they weren't even sure of. And even their wide men, Willian, the Willian, I don't know, how they can chase Arsenal empty casing. Willian, Usher in charge 1 or 2 matches, and then since that time we have not seen Willian again. Willian was confused in that game. Not only Willian, even Pepe, they was all struggling to deal with the intensity of the Leeds press. In fact, it was as if Pepe look at if you go see because I can't collect a record. Well, my ex-gan Alioski isi any record or okay. Well, he has already come out to apologize for his action, and Arsenal now had to hold their own. Na Elland Road. Then, if you're an Arsenal fan, you will ask questions. All right, you ask questions because every Arsenal fan wants to see more quality. Every Arsenal fan wants to see Arsenal create more chances, and they have a Pay-Emerick Aubameyang in attack, and then the deputy attacker in Alexander Lacazette. So, if you're an Arsenal fan, you want these things to start working, or to restart working, depending on how you see it. And Arteta has the objective to make Arsenal hard to beat. So far, he's done well in making Arsenal hard to beat. Arsenal used to be a team that, once you get them, they capitulate. Each time I remember Arsenal, I remember the word capitulation. How they can come up against the team and then Farapo Wofaka, Awofa Gina Aja. Well, in most recent memory, the team that has taken over that title of capitulation has been Barcelona, in the way they come against the team and they consider that 4 stupid goals or 5 stupid goals or 8-2, and then they leave the Champions League. But the last now are also semi-kings of capitulation. But most recently under Arteta, we've not seen that of Arsenal mainly. But right now they're struggling. 9 matches played in the Premier League this season. Arsenal has 13 points and they're 12th on the table. Like I said earlier, at this point last season, 15 points under the same Emery that was sacked, and they were 5th then on the table. Okay, so it's a cause for concern. In fact, in the 9 matches they've played, they have won 4 and they've lost 4, and then drawn 1. How do you lose 4 out of 9? That's unacceptable. Arsenal has played 9 matches this season. They have won 4 quite right. Then they've lost 4, and then they've drawn 1. That is why they are 12th on the table. That's why they have only 13 points. That's not acceptable by the standards of Arsenal. All right. Now, the whole Arsenal team has scored only 9 goals. The whole team in the Premier League this season, only 9 goals. That is the goal only this guy, Heung-min Son, that is son of Tottenham. He has scored 9 goals this season in the Premier League alone. Only him has scored the same number of goals as the entire Arsenal team. And this Everton's Calvert-Lewin, he has even scored more than the whole Arsenal team. He has scored 10 goals so far this season. If a 39-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic in Italy has scored more goals in the league than the whole Arsenal team this season, 39-year-old Zlatan has outscored the whole Arsenal team. So that's unacceptable. You can't be Arsenal and you have not scored more as a team than a 39-year-old player, or a Calvert-Lewin that we didn't even know his story till this season, or a deputy striker to Tottenham has the same number of goals as your whole team. It's not unacceptable for Arsenal. All right. And looking at this Arsenal team, we can ask, because they need free flowing football. They need to open up positions. They need to create chances. And talking about the signings they made and Arteta as the manager, have they signed well? For the first time in a long while, Arsenal actually had quality spending joining their team in the past window. The new addition is around, in terms of the people that were paid for, is around 99 million pounds or 100 million pounds for Arsenal. Yes, Thomas Partey came from Atletico Madrid for 45 million pounds, him alone. And then this Gabriel, the Brazilian, that came from Lille for 27 million pounds. Well, there's another 27 million pounds. They didn't pay in this summer, but then he joined them also in this summer. That's how we're also checking it. Talking about William Saliba, he was also brought last summer and then left to stay on loan at Saint Etienne for one season for the same 27 million pounds. So if you calculate it, it's 99 million pounds. And Arsenal does not spend so massively. Arsenal does not bring out a lot of money. So it means that Arteta has always had personnel, but he has players to work with this season. Thomas Partey is there, Pablo Mari is also there, Cedric Suarez is there, the one they got from Southampton. Willian of Chelsea came on a free, he's still there. And I've mentioned Gabriel. They have Alex Ronasin, and then Dennis Ceballos, the one that came on a second loan spell from Real Madrid. All right, so you can look at it and say, maybe, just maybe, they have the right playing personnel for them right now. So why is it hard for them to find a balance between being entertained and then being open? Why? And that brings us to the question today. Talking about Arteta, about the signings he has made, and about how strong he can be for Arsenal, how right he can be for Arsenal going forward. And then it brings another question, the Mesut Ozil question. Adam Mamao, he cannot play this weekend or next weekend because officially he was not registered in the Arsenal team. He was left out of the squad as committee. In fact, Chelsea even had to make a space for Peter Cech. I mean, Peter Cech is registered as an emergency goalkeeper. They said in case anything happens, maybe COVID-19 comes, and at the same time, both Edouard Mendy and Kepa Arrizabalaga, both of them got injured at the same time. Maybe they bring on a Peter Cech because he's registered as an emergency goalkeeper. Emergency. All right. But then Arsenal does not even have Ozil on the emergency list. They said, no, we know we're paying you £350,000, but you are not in the plan of the manager. The way you play is not the way he likes to play. So stay off. But then Arsenal have been struggling for creativity. So in talking about recalling Ozil today on the show, we consider the fact that it's not as if recalling him is something that is going to work immediately. All right, Arsenal needs to get something that works right now, and then get something that also works in the near future, because it's going to be a long season. Lots of games are going to be played. For instance, even if you cannot play Ozil right now, you can actually recall him in training and try to, change approach in the way you play with the playing personnel. Try to change that approach. Do things, open up your game, make your team a team of possibilities. Because when you go match after match after match after match after match and you have not scored goals, you need to do something. You don't need to sit down. You need to do something. Arsenal needs to get working. So that's why we are bringing up yet again the Ozil discussion. Should they swallow their pride and bring this guy back? Okay, come. We know the earliest you can play is January, when the window opens on 1st January. That's the earliest you can play. But then, come now, start bedding with the team again. Let's try to see what we can do going forward. Alright, so today on Sapientia fans, what we're asking for the team of the week, we're asking you, first of all, having added new players, like at least 6 new players were added to Arsenal, and spending around £100 million new addition on Saliba, on Gabriel, and then Thomas Partey plus others. Is Mikel Arteta still the right man for Arsenal going forward? And then we're asking also, seeing that they're struggling for creativity and goals currently, is it time to maybe swallow their pride and recall Ozil to the team? That is the first part of discussion today on Sapientia Fan Zone. And having said that, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you and welcome. It is Tuesday and it's match day 4 of the UEFA Champions League 2020-21 season. Right here, right now, my name is JJ Agadagusi, the Evangelist of Radio, and I want to welcome you from wherever you're joining us from. Of course, you can join us on Facebook, Radio Sapientia 95.3 FM Onitsha. That's our official page. We're live there today. We're live on Facebook on Radio Sapientia 95.3 FM Onitsha. And then you can also join the conversation there on the page. Talking Arsenal, talking Ateta, talking Ozil, talking Team of the Week on a Tuesday, and also talking UEFA Champions League here on Sapientia Fan Zone. We're also live. Got to our online streaming on www.sapientia953fm.com/listen live, and also live on Facebook on JJ Agadaguzi. So good to be here with you today, ladies and gentlemen. Make welcome to UEFA Champions League on the show today. Of course, games coming up today at the Champions League. Match day 4 in Group E, coming earlier than the rest of the games. 6:55 p.m. Nigerian time. That is 5 minutes to 7 p.m. tonight. Krasnodar versus Sevilla, and of course, Rennes hosting Chelsea in France. And then in Group F, 9 p.m. Nigerian time, Borussia Dortmund welcoming Club Brugge, and Lazio away in Italy hosting Zenit St. Petersburg. And in Group G, FC Barcelona away to Dynamo Kiev. And in Turin, the old ladies, Juventus, of course, welcoming Ferencváros. And then you go to Group H. At Old Trafford, Manchester United ready for Istanbul Besiktas. And PSG have a must-win game against RB Leipzig. These are the games. Now let's talk about the Champions League for a bit here on the show today. It is the 4th round of group games as the Champions League returns after 3 weeks break, and we're reaching the business end of the group stages. This week alone, 3 of the 4 English teams and several other European giants could pick a place in the knockout stages with 2 games to spare this week. So let's talk about who needs to qualify and who can be eliminated. In Group E, Chelsea, of course, 7 points leading the log. The same number of points against Sevilla, who is second, the 7 points also. Krasnodar has 1 point, and Rennes has 1 point. And then Chelsea could qualify tonight But then they need Sevilla to get at least a draw against Krasnodar. That is, if Krasnodar does not, win Sevilla, it means Chelsea will qualify tonight. As far as they avoid losing in France. That is, if Sevilla wins in Russia today, Chelsea will go through as long as they don't lose in France. But then if Chelsea wins today, then they will only need Sevilla to draw. If Krasnodar wins, then Chelsea will have to wait until match day 5. But then if Chelsea wins and Sevilla wins, then both of them have qualified. And Krasnodar Rene will head home. That is how it stands. And going to Group H. Man United, of course, leading 6 points from 3 games. The same number of points as RB Leipzig. PSG has 3 points. And Istanbul Besiktas has 3 points also. And I tell you, it is a truly close group, I tell you. Man U versus Istanbul Besiktas. And the PSG versus Leipzig. Both games coming up at 9 p.m. Nigerian time. But then the truth is that this week, Man United cannot qualify this week. They cannot clinch a place. Because places are determined by head-to-head record instead of goals difference this time around. So they could only even, in fact, today, they could even end outside the top 2 if they lose again to Besiktas, as they did in Istanbul in the reverse fixture before the international break. That is how it stands. And then in Group C, where you have Man City, Porto, Olympiacos and Marseille. Man City, of course, top of that group, 9 points. Porto, second, 6 points. Olympiacos, 3 points. Marseille, 0 points. Man City, of course, they will go to the last 16 if they pick up at least 1 point against Olympiacos. But that game is coming up tomorrow. And then Marseille will be eliminated if they lose at home to Porto. And talking about Group D, where you have Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta, Midtjylland. They also play tomorrow Wednesday. Liverpool, Atalanta, Ajax versus Midtjylland. And if Liverpool beats Atalanta at Anfield, they will qualify. They can also qualify through a draw as far as Ajax do not beat Midtjylland. But then Midtjylland will be eliminated if they lose. That is for that group. And then in Group G, they play today. Dynamo Kyiv hosting Barcelona. Juventus, of course, welcoming Ferencváros. 9 points Barcelona, 6 points Juventus, 1 point Dynamo Kyiv and Ferencváros. Barcelona will go through if they win. Juventus will join them in the next round if they win. So long as Barcelona does not lose. And a draw will also be enough for Barcelona if Juventus do not lose. Ferencváros, of course, and Dynamo Kyiv, they need practically every result to go their way to qualify. And still today, in the group of F, Borussia Dortmund hosting Club Brugge, and Lazio versus Zenit St. Petersburg. All games 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Dortmund 6 points, Lazio 5 points, Club Brugge 4 points, Zenit 1 point. And just like it is in the group of Manchester United, no team can book a spot at this point in the knockout stages of this group. But if Zenit loses, they will be out of contention. If they lose and then Dortmund wins. And then talk about Group A. They play on Wednesday actually. Let's go with Hostel Lokomotiv Moscow. And then Bayern welcome Red Bull Salzburg. 9 points Bayern, 4 points Atletico Madrid, 2 points Lokomotiv Moscow, 1 point Salzburg. And you know already, Bayern will be through to the knockout stage if they beat Salzburg. They could even afford to draw if Moscow do not beat Atletico in the other game. And they will be there. And then in Group B, Mönchengladbach Borussia hosting Shakhtar Donetsk, and Inter Milan welcoming Real Madrid, the record winners of the Champions League. 13 wins, 13 trophies for Real Madrid. But then nobody can see their place in the last 16 or be eliminated as it stands in that group, because Mönchengladbach is leading 5 points Shakhtar Donetsk second, 4 points. Real Madrid also third on 4 points. And then 2 points Inter Milan. Tricky group. The most open group. And anything can happen. But then today the fixtures we have. Chelsea away to Rennes, France. Manchester United at Old Trafford. Welcome Istanbul's Beşiktaş. And we also have today Juventus Ferencváros, Dynamo Kiev Barcelona, PSG RB Leipzig. What are your predictions to the Sapientia Fan Zone as we talk Champions League? Once again, good afternoon to you and welcome. It is Sapientia Fan Zone. Nice to be here with you today. Send your tweets at Sapientia 95.3FM is the handle on Twitter. Also, join us on Facebook, Radio Sapientia 95.3FM Onitsha. My name is JJ Agadaguzie, here with you today on Sapientia Fan Zone. Stay here. Kaikuli Fenine Gabaniru on Sapientia Fan Zone. Don't talk the receptive if you want to increase the volume.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Dawudami alikolana buso wami aukolana ilondoloze suhamenami Dawudami alikolana buso wami aukolana ilondoloze
Sapientia 95.3 FM.
Alright. I love this. Wow. I love this. Sapientia 95.3.
Alright.
Oh yeah, welcome everyone. Nice to have you all join us today. I can also see all those joining me on Facebook. Nice to have you all. I see you all on JJ Agadaguzie on Facebook. She's about Arab. Good to have you here today. Good afternoon. I also see you to Jesus Morning Star. Then go shep on it. I want Real Madrid and Liga Champions. And you fully. Also, you should take Ojake Jinewe Ekembo Nambu Obiora. Ebi Kenneth is here. Yen. Okembo. And Marisa Holy Bees here. Also, Blessed Chooks, Ozo, Chubeziaris, and Wakarigo. Udozo Frank Ogam. Moshe, Noni Wanozie. She's about Arab is here. I can also see you, Henry Elu. Good to have you today here. Rati Wadike. Also, Levi Sam. Mayor Wosu. Everyone, Chica High Star. If you Wolo. I say you, Ejikame Payo, so Kutedindo. Also, yeah, Sulu Bensa. NM Samuel. I say you, Obolu go to go. Obolu go Nicha. Okay, to go here, you guys also here. Che Makwafo. Okay, Maka Jessica Obachi, UK, London is here. David Simon. Monica Callistos. Also here today, Jafet Simon is here. Dr. Scalo, Bright Henry Chipado, Ezra Samuel. I see you, King Solomon, Choma Jesus, Ambitious Mayor, Iriko No, Anthony Kelechi Anya, Impatachino John Cliff. Also Prince Iyerioba, Don Hero Man. Also Nogoda is here, Tochuku, Kelechi Anya is also here. Lots of people here today. Kendo G, Valentine. Augusto Good. I say you all. Welcome to Sapientia Fan Zone. Nice to have you join us today.
It's Radio Sapientia 95.3 FM. Don't touch the dial.
Africa blessed with a lot of beautiful history, but these people make us feel like everything's a mystery. They make us live lives in a jittery. We pray to God Father to give us victory. Take a look around the city now. No longer want a beauty now. 21 look like 50 now. They try to make it, you know. Back then she was a cutie now. You no longer do your duty now. If all I guess it's big booty now. All you do is booting and looting now. So heal the world, spread love and heal the world, heal the world, heal the world. Let love heal the world, heal the world, heal the world. Spread love and heal the world, heal the world, heal the world. Let love heal the world. Oh, oh,
Okay, we're here today on the show. What else do I need to tell you?
And the boy them snitching now. Who am I to really judging now? When everything is not original.
I guess we have to go to the phone lines to hear your great voices. By the way, some little news here. Heal the world, heal the world, heal the world. Pato Rankin, blessing out here. All right, of course. Well, in the news, Arsenal and Leeds United have condemned the racist abuse of Nicolas Pepe and Alioski in the aftermath of the red card. And by the way, Frank Lampard does not want Olivier Giroud to leave Chelsea. He wants him to stay back and help during the brutal spell. Antoine Griezmann, of course, has said it's not part of the plot of the discussion, saying that Messi is making him uncomfortable at Barcelona. That they've not talked in 4 years. That is not true. Him and Messi, the fact that all going to succeed. Man United's manager has said that goalkeeper Henderson can still be a world-class keeper, and he has all it takes to be there and do it. And then here in Nigeria, the top official of the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development has said that the recent poor performance of the Super Eagles against Sierra Leone is a source of worry to everyone. And that the football management in Nigeria should be ready to take a bold step on General Troll if the slide continues. By the way, still here. The NFF is now focused on preparing the Super Eagles for the next set of African Cup of Nations qualifiers against the Benin Republic and Lesotho after a not too pleasant series with Sierra Leone. The NFF director, Media, Ademola Lajire, has said that the next game will be taken much more seriously to ensure the team pick the points they need to qualify for AFCON. By the way, former defender of the Super Eagles, Fefa Nudez, has said the Eagles need to learn to play as a unit if they want to succeed in their games.
If money don't
And Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen has said he's determined to repair the faith shown in him by Napoli coach General Gattuso. Can that be about Ono? Come with Jennifer line, no.
Don't come again. You don't forget back in the days. I've been begging you to try. Reason with me. If I don't get today, I go get them tomorrow. I bet you won't make a die. It's not easy for me. If I don't get today, I go get them tomorrow. Say you want for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. One for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. Say you want for the money, two for the dough.
All right. Welcoming more people joining us on Facebook. Good to have all of you here today. Before we go to the phone lines,
you see this life, no be so.
I see you. You might well Andrew is here. Because you I can see you. I also see you here, Simbo Dennis.
You rejected my love because I was broke.
Moshe, none one was here.
I've been there.
Ocha Mbuluma.
For me to matter straight to one.
Oga na Moshe ne kere shi MGK.
You believe me.
Our Temo is also here. Nice to be here with all of you. By the way, Obina Boss Sobera just walked into the studio looking at me. Should I tell him that Man United is not going to win today? Should I tell him? Look, we tell him. I mean, we leave him.
I've been begging you to try. Reason with me. If I don't get today, I go get them tomorrow. I mean, you want me make a die. It's not easy for me.
All right, the phone lines are here: 09039195402, 09039195402, also 08186555184, 08186555184, also 090391950402.
If money don't lay, now wait till she get up. Now so she say she gonna run away. She gonna run a little better way.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Oh.
Forget back in the days. I've been begging to try.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. What's
my name is Miriam, calling from Bidalo.
I didn't get your name.
My name is Miriam, calling from Bidalo.
Willie.
Miriam.
You said Lillian. You sound like Lillian, no?
Million.
Okay, Millian.
Yeah.
Lillian. Good to have you here today. Which club do you support?
Manchester United.
Man United. Good to have you on the show today. So, well, where do we start from? Maybe the team of the week. Where do we start from, bro?
Team of the week. Let's give it to
Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes.
Okay. So, would you like to break it down?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Worst team of the week?
Huh?
Worst team of the week?
Worst team of the week.
Worst.
Team of the week. Arsenal.
Arsenal
is the worst team of the week. Yeah.
They don't lose, oh. But then they be your worst. All right, no wahala. Let's talk about the Champions League first of all before we go to Arsenal and Ozil and Ateta, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are playing Istanbul Besiktas. If you lose that game, wahala. And the truth is that I know it's Besiktas, you know, but remember, you guys are struggling at Old Trafford so far this season.
The game, we are going to win the game tonight because I'm seeing the game. If we're gonna lose that game, it might go because if Man U lose that game, they are not going to be in top 2 again. They might be in top 3. So Man U win tonight.
Okay, Man U will win tonight.
Yes.
What about your friends PSG in the same group? Also, they're playing Leipzig. They must win that game to have hopes.
PSG, and team draw. Both of them will draw.
Okay. Juventus Ferencvaros.
Juventus win.
Dynamo Kiev Barcelona. Draw. And then Chelsea away to Rennes.
Chelsea draw also.
Draw for Chelsea. Obionubu you. Million Obionubu. Good to have you here today. Now, Arsenal spent money in the past transfer window. They signed players, brought players in on loan, and we were saying that this is the time for Arsenal to now move towards the direction they always wanted to. But so far they've been struggling. Arteta, do you think he's still the right man for Arsenal going forward?
Some days are like that, no? Because I remember when Mourinho came to Man, you had spent much money than any other club. And the right thing that he could on the table is bringing Man Europa League, which Man United doesn't need. So for Arteta, I think he's the right man for Arsenal.
Wait, so hang on, you said Man U did not win the Europa League, Abi?
Man U only win the Europa League and the FA Cup, FA Cup, only AGI, man.
Okay, but if you didn't win that season, you would have made the Champions League the next season. I hope you knew.
Huh?
If you don't win that Europa League, if you don't go Champions League the next season, I hope you say you know that one. But then, all right, no wahala, Sha. Since Salah is retired, Man U, they never get level, Sha. It's all good. Now, Ozil is not registered right now. He's not registered in the Premier League squad. But then, do you think that when he's recalled to the team, first of all, private recall, or that maybe, even if he's in training or even preparing for January, that he can help inspire this Arsenal team that has been dropped so far? They cannot even create chances. They cannot create goals.
So for me, Ozil is a good player. And I think Mikel Arteta should give him a chance to prove himself. Because I don't see what long does he done to Mikel Arteta. I want to be out for Residence African in there. So more malo.
Mobetu Mourinho say for Danny Rose. More even right now, Dele Ali. Oh, to Lampard is for Danny drink water. All right, or even Victor Moses before he left. All right, thank you very much. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Thank you. Bye bye. Hello, good afternoon. Hey, one Bisaba. Where you there today? Okay, we called. We spoke yesterday.
Yeah, we spoke yesterday.
All right. No. So, which team is your team of the week?
Yeah, team of the week. I'll say Liverpool.
Okay. I think you said that yesterday also.
Hello?
I think you said something like that yesterday.
Yeah.
So, what's team of the week?
Yeah, what's team of the week? How about Arsenal?
Arsenal
and Barcelona.
Okay, Arsenal and Barcelona. Choose one out of the two. At least Arsenal got a draw. Barcelona lost.
Choose Barcelona.
Okay, Barcelona. Would you like to break it down, Kokaigani Forzo? Would you like to break it down, Kokaigani Forzo? All right, Champions League football too. We go to now. Renee Chelsea tonight. Come on by 9. We can go home as an Abusiora. Nima Bobona by 7. Oh, in the Google match, I got the boring. I found the line of Valaro and I got the boring. No, but give me your prediction now for Chelsea. Renee Chelsea. What's your prediction? Draw.
Yeah, draw.
Dynamo keep Barcelona, Uncle.
Barcelona.
Dynamo keep Barcelona.
Barcelona will win that match.
Juventus Ferencvaros.
Juventus.
And then PSG Leipzig.
That match, I will draw.
And then you said you're going to play 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0.
All right, it's all good. Thank you. Let's talk about Arsenal. Arteta has added new players. Arsenal has added at least £100 million new players in the playing personnel. and then you talk about the players who came on a free. But so far this season, they've not done even as well as they did at this point last season before they sacked Unai Emery. So, do you think Arteta is still the right man for the job going forward for Arsenal?
Yeah. As for Arteta, he's not the man for the job.
Okay, you don't think he's the right man?
Because when our club, Arsenal when I joined the coach, then I didn't win. You're a coach.
Okay.
So, my Manchester United. I can hear that we only going to touch on it. They're talking to you. We know the match. So I say they haven't been there any mistake coming out. They don't even second chance. I talk to you. And the way they make a hammer. Then you do good. You know, man, I got one mistake coming here. They kill the Toya. I think that's not enough for the job because even as now, no great team. They don't want to see nobody to see. Problem also, yeah, for football. In after that, I go for crisis. But if you have one matter between them now, yeah, for the club.
And in his last full season,
no creative. No, what about the hand on Sunday? No way they create. Someone else just one of himself. But I can go Arsenal. I like that creative. That creative at the end. When I get that creative, one day they will start winning their match. Because I'm surprised when I came out from Arsenal, I've done stop a goal, go to a month and now. Man, of that, I Old Trafford. So I'm not going to have an Old Trafford. They're Miriam. Now I lose 3 straight match. You lose 3 straight match. For that, even an Old Trafford with 3 points. It costs you 9 points. But you don't know money at the Diego and Son. Don't a lot of stuff now. Manda about it because I can leave here.
So what is in Kege? Oh, kwesịrị ego gị na everything na emeri ha jenye ego gị ọsịsọ oke dụrụ onye ọbụla ewere ego ya ị na-ama ihe ị na-enwu ha anya ọkụ. All right, Odemma. So now you also feel they should find a way to bring Ozil.
Yeah, they should bring that Ozil back. Then why? Yeah, but another thing. They should bring that guy back. That guy has a lot to offer to Arsenal.
Okay.
That guy back. I haven't that guy so much.
Okay.
Because party after party working on the defense. Now about that for. But there's no place to that and not about we are now. Get another one and engine. One day now, on our show, so just
all right, Odemma. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait for you to go with Tavo.
Oh, my regards to Dr. Teddy and also the good one.
All right. Thank you.
Because of you, I don't go. See, I don't go. But it see, baby, if you want to leave, don't be good. Don't do shakara. Don't you carry your shoulder. As you see me, so baby, now because of you, I don't go. See, I don't go. What you get, go,
Swaps.
but just.
Hello, good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Lucky.
Where are you?
I'm in Delta State.
Where in Delta State are you calling from? All right, welcome. Which club do you support? Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Okay, good to have you today. Before we go to the Champions League, let me know your team of the week. Burnley is your team of the week for getting their first win of the season against Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to break it down, or should I ask you your worst team of the week?
Yeah.
Worst team of the week?
I think Leicester.
Leicester is the worst. Okay. You can't even put for their body. They can't disappoint you.
Yeah.
All right, it's all good. It's all good.
Right.
Let's talk about the Champions League now, can we?
Yeah.
Rene Chelsea.
It's 3-0. Chelsea to win 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
For somebody else. Now you want beat at 3-0. You don't know say now years they go.
No, Chelsea will dominate them.
Okay. No, well, Ashana. Today we're gonna have fun. Then I'm gonna give Barcelona encore.
Then I'm up here. Barcelona
straight away for Barcelona. Juventus is hosting Ferencvaros.
Huh?
Juventus is hosting Ferencvaros.
In Turin.
Man U, Istanbul, Besiktas.
Draw.
PSG Leipzig.
Draw
also. All right. So let's talk about Arteta at Arsenal. Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. Is this still the right man going forward? He spent money. He signed players. He's not even done as well as they have done by this time last season. Do you think he's the right man going forward?
For me, Mikel Arteta is not that he's a bad coach, but the way he kept Ozil, he didn't even bring him out. It's very bad. Look at this guy is using Pepe. Is he better than Ozil? Zaka in that midfield, is he better than Ozil? Why should he put Ozil? Ozil is not in the plan. It's very bad. Okay, for you, they should start planning of how to reintegrate him. Yes, Ozil is even good more than all those players. All right. I guess you've used one question to answer two for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. And enjoy your day. Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. What's your name? JJ.
Hola, Hanga.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
This is Samuel from Calabar.
Samuel Okanime from Calabar. Good to have you today. You're still a Chelsea fan.
Yes, sir.
How is Calabar today?
Very fine, very fine. I just want to go ahead and predict.
Go ahead.
Maybe remind me of all those.
Rene Chelsea.
Chelsea is going to win 3-0.
Now that will keep Barcelona
to win.
Juventus Ferencvaros.
Juventus to win.
Man United Istanbul Besiktas.
Yes, that's where we have the problem. Man U is going to lose 2-0.
2-0 loss for Man United. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, the PSG Leipzig in call.
PSG to win.
All right. Well, thank you. That's what you want to do today, okay?
Yes. My regards to each man, I beg.
All right. Regards to all those people who are there also. Oh?
All right. Thank you.
I'll be your Romeo, Juliet. Give me your time, I'm gonna run away. Show me your love, I'm gonna.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Where
Where are you?
I'm from Market.
Okay. Welcome. Which club do you support? Chelsea.
No, Manchester United fan.
Okay, Man United fan. Okay. So, team of the week was for you.
So, my team of the week is Tottenham. I give it to Tottenham.
Okay. Worst, Uncle?
I give it to Barcelona. Barcelona, they are worst, honestly.
Would you like to break it down, or should we proceed with other things? To break the team of the week down, okay, quickly for Zagabaniru. Champions League, Rene Chelsea.
Chelsea will win.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep Barcelona.
Barca will win. Barcelona will win.
Juventus Ferencvaros.
Juventus win.
Man United, Istanbul Besiktas. Your team, Man United.
I don't really lost color. So I want you to get
Old Trafford. Old Trafford under Solskjaer this season.
Honestly, I don't know the practice of that man. Honestly,
but what are you expecting to play?
Win.
Okay. All right.
All idea about that now. His job is at stake at Old Trafford now. So any that kind of matter. If you ever try to lose, if you ever lose on that last match, I'm telling you, you'll be fired. Honestly, I'm telling you. So you always like to buckle up. I want the ball, although that we just win from penalty, but we did very well on that match, honestly. You know, because after me, the goalkeeper of that West Bromwich, you're man.
Oh boy, only before now. Even on that boy, you're very former club. You're talking about Ochoa PIC.
Okay, the guy said we man you.
So now, okay. Now let's talk about Arteta and Arsenal. Do you think he's the right man going forward?
One thing about that Arteta, I think he's the right person. He's the right person. I have right person for Arsenal, but I think he made a mistake now. In fact, I think in my own opinion that he made is that in that midfielder, the person will be creating chance for them. Honestly. I didn't see that come of, let me just say, a little bit world-class player that can be creating chance for them, honestly, in that midfielder. And it's really affecting us so much. Honestly, they have strikers, they have defenders, but somebody that will be creating chance very, very well, that will be giving them so many passes, that will be giving them that, and a very good pass, something like, let me just use the example as Fernandez now. They have such kind of a person, in their team. I tell you, they will be doing massively well. But people are talking about that Mesut Ozil, Mesut Ozil is a good player, but he's weak, honestly. I've watched so many of, his past games that he plays at Arsenal, but he's weak, honestly. That guy, he can create chances, but on the north, and the mathematics are told as Manchester United now. The guy is good against him, but he's weak. A good person can't even, there are things he can't even do. He can't run he can't run very fast, So
for you, the Ozil discussion should not even come up.
No. That guy, you don't need you need to rest, honestly.
Okay.
So, but they need someone that will be creating chance. That's a creativity player, but they'll be creating very good, creating very things. That's all they're creating of be giving the strikers a very good pass. So they will get a good result.
Okay.
I think that's the thing.
Thank you very much. Oh, and we forget Choliku.
Yes, concerning that, there is this time when we're talking about, Messi going to Man City, and a lot of people are saying that, Messi going to Man City won't be a good idea and to create movement, but I disagree with so many. It's not that I can't get you that time. I want to get that time, but I will even say something that I can make it out. But I disagree with people that say that Messi will do wrong or he can produce a good result more than Man City, honestly, because I watched the highlights of that back Atlantic material. I see what Messi is still a world class player to me. I'm telling you. Even comparing with his age. But one thing I'm always saying is that the people around him, the people that he's playing with, the people that are giving him a bad result, honestly. Imagine Messi playing with Sterling and playing with Kevin De Bruyne, playing with all those great players in Man City. And people are saying that he can't do well. Who told he can do? Okay, look at Ronaldo now. This is why Ronaldo can score all those massively goals. After 5 years, go and take people that he's playing in that Juventus side, honestly. So Messi is that guy is a very good player, honestly. Even at his age, he can still do well. But don't remember whatever. It's not him. But the people that he's playing with, some of them are even having watched Griezmann and all those people. They haven't a lot of problem, honestly. But then what a sacred chance he made And I'm even counting him as one of the best in football. A great, I'm telling you. So the guy is not a problem. And if you go to Man City, I'm telling you, Man City can get it with him. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So that's what I want to say. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day, bro.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I am ready to love you. Okay, let me welcome some more people joining us live on Facebook. It's nice to see all of you. Some Tochugu. Linda Ndukwe is also here. Unigwe Fernandez. Hey, Chinwegu. Francis Nwa is also here today. Frank Morgan is here. I see you all.
For your eyes, I no go lie. Girl, you dey sweet me inside. Tell me why you come dey shy. Try make a why. Come make I give you a high. How can I? When I don't take banana, you're the sunshine in my life, baby. For eternity, man.
Hello, good afternoon. What's your name?
Hello, good afternoon. This is Augustine.
Augustine, where are you?
Yeah, okay.
Good to have you. Which club do you support?
Actually, I support two clubs, Barcelona and Arsenal.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Barcelona, Arsenal. Were you supporting the two clubs in 2006 at the Champions League final?
That was. Yes, I remember watching that match and I was divided between who to support. I was like, so I still remember watching that match. So the crazy final. Like in Champions League, I support back. I'm a fan of Messi.
Okay.
I remember Arsenal. I'm a fan of Henry a lot. Because Henry did the Dennis Beckham, the Obamas and all that. All those old Arsenal legends and all that. I watched them a lot. So Lombek and all that. So I actually spend a lot of time analyzing those guys. I'm telling you. So when you go to that final, man,
you don't know what you want to. So if today now Arsenal come get match against Barcelona, who you go support?
Somehow one side will push to Arsenal because of EPL.
Okay.
The other side, somehow the other side will push towards Barcelona because of Messi.
Yeah, wahala too much, yo. Wahala for who don't get two clubs.
That was it. Nobody they will not meet. So I'm very, very happy towards that. They don't have any chance to meet. But as it is now, this period, the sad one for me. Both teams are performing poorly. Poorly. Both teams.
All right.
Going below par and then embarrassing.
Have you been listening from the beginning?
Yeah, I've been listening. Please, I want to make this observation and recommendation too. I think you should try and be calling your number more from that. You go back to old contacts and retrieve your number.
Okay.
I've been listening. Yeah, I should try to call your number more from because I listen to Bouncing a lot. Now I was looking for the number actually. I've been searching for it. I have to go through old contacts. I was able to get it. Yeah. So
all right, I will. We will. But next time, if you are in that crossroad, just go to our official Facebook page. The number is always on the post we make each day for the program.
Okay.
You can always pick numbers off the post we make on Facebook in case you are not able to grab. Okay, thank you. Now, I'm glad you're an Arsenal fan and you started listening from the beginning. So let's begin from the Arsenal question before we go to the Champions League and Team of the Week.
Okay.
Arteta, at least this your new squad now has at least an additional £100 million.
Yes.
That's more like Arsenal. Arsenal, yes, Arsenal does not spend £100 million in the transfer window. It was as crazy as it was when they signed Ozil for some £42 million that year. We were not like, now Arsenal be this. But then this year, even after bringing all those, Gabriel, Ceballos returning on loan and everything, we thought it was all over. They still went and brought Thomas Partey, paid his release clause, which was even difficult for some big clubs. Arsenal went and paid for £5 million and brought the guy. You have the squad that Mikel Arteta wanted to have. He asked for these players. He's got the players. They're there. And Arsenal is not even as good as they were last season at this point. So, objectively now, I know that Arteta has this attachment in every Arsenal's heart, because when he was there, he played very well. He even captained you guys. But then, looking at it objectively, do you think he's the right man for your club still going forward?
Okay. Arteta, I think I support Arteta.
Okay.
I support him currently. I support Arteta wholeheartedly. Though sometimes, because you're a fan of the club, you tend to be embarrassed that it's not doing so well. You look at Arsenal over the age, the tic-tac Arsenal. During that tic-tac Arsenal. And then the little bit of fluid, not so strengthened Emery's Arsenal. Emery's Arsenal was not so strengthened. Then you look at the kind of Arteta's Arsenal now, you notice some rigidity he's trying to bring in. Arteta is going for more rigid players than more fluid players.
Okay.
You look at the kind of the party. Look at even this defender is using more like
he prefers cautious approaches to games. He loves cagey games.
Yes, he loves strength than that fluidity we noticed before now.
Yeah.
So Arsenal as a whole is undergoing so much changes. A lot of things under Arteta.
Thank you for this point. Now let's look at something now. I like this conversation now. You talked about his rigidity instead of fluidity, right?
Yes.
There is a manager called Jose Mourinho. Over time, we've known him. You can't meet Mourinho and score him a lot of goals. You understand?
Yes.
He's defensive in approach, but then he also finds a way to balance it. You know, when he was there at Chelsea, he had all those Damien Dolph, Ian Robben, Sean Wright Phillips, Solomon Kalou, and then he always also finds a way to balance it. When you have players who are conscious of protecting your back line so you don't concede stupid goals, you should also find a way to have players who can be offensive for your team so that you get your goals. Because if you don't, you will be like Arsenal now, who have scored only one goal in more than 7 hours, almost 8 hours now, only one goal. And that goal even came from the penalty spot. In fact, the last time they scored was on 4th October from open play in the Premier League. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable.
Very unacceptable. Yeah, very unacceptable. Now, okay, you mentioned now in the last transfer window, I think it was going for 2 players, 2 of his targets. This guy Party and this guy Hussein Oha.
Who?
Oha from what do you call this guy from France?
Okay, yes.
Oha from France.
Yeah.
Yes, it was going for those two. The boy, I think they said they didn't have money and all that. Finally, at the last day, the last hour, the last minute, the last second, they landed Party and they couldn't land on that guy. Now, I was telling the people closest to me that defensively, Arsenal is not. They don't have much problem. No, they don't have defensively. They don't really have much problem defensively. In quotes, they had so much defensive minded midfielder. They have this guy. They have Xhaka. They have Guendouzi. They have Torreira. They have what this other guy again. Even Ceballos, though he's attacking, is a more defensive minded player than an attacking player. I was telling them that Partey coming is not really Partey after Partey they were saying. I was telling my friends that I'm not really after this Partey after Partey. The person I really wanted was this Mustafa. He had, in fact, the guy has this. After he had the flair they needed. He had this creativity. He had this game skills.
Especially when there is no Ozil in the discussion.
Especially there's Ozil in the discussion. So he had a little bit of drama in the meeting. He can run around players, can give quality pass. He doesn't get tired easily. That kind of player affects a life. That kind of player, people that are strong. You know, this massive kind of play football. Everybody is strengthened from the beginning to the end, and everybody is agile. That's the kind of player I do. And Ozil, yes, it's true. People are complaining that Ozil is not this kind of player, which is true. But look at the performance of the last match. Just put Ozil in that midfield. Don't even let him stretch himself. Of course, he's aged to some extent, not very, very aged. But because of his kind of play, doesn't have that agility or strength right from time. He's not new. He's the kind of person. But just put him there in that midfield. I watched some clips lately of Ozil in the midfield when he was just centrally at the midfield. What the counter-attack? Just step up to him against Manchester, yes. Manchester, I think 2 seasons ago, under Emery, Manchester 2 seasons ago. He was just in the midfield during the counter-attack. He doesn't stress himself. What he does, he receives the ball, 2-3 pushes forward, he raises his head, and that is all. When this guy was still there against Chelsea 2-3 seasons ago, when Alexis Sanchez was there too, the same kind of play, he received the ball during the counter-attack, 2-3 touches, he makes his head up, and he looks for a play, and his passes are excellent. He drops it at your feet, at your head, anywhere you want it, at forward, anywhere, and he's accurate with his passing. Those are the kind of those are explained. Telling him to be running out fast. No. Somebody mentioned Matic. Let's look at the Manchester United midfield. You have Bruno, you have Pumba, you have Matic, you have McTominay, you have Fred. You see, for each and every position in the midfield, two replacements, unlike as it is the last now. Even let's look at Chelsea. In Chelsea's midfield, mention Kai Havertz, Pulisic, this other guy again. Mention all the Chelsea midfielders. You will see that they have Mason Wells, what a wonderful player, wonderful kid. He's been underrated, but that guy has potential just like him. We see everybody there down. They have 2 or 3 replacements for a particular position. But let's look at Arsenal. The majority of their players are defensively minded. You talk about Xhaka, you talk about the other youngsters, they are not doing so well in the midfield. They are looking at the feeling wide. They're not the that solid. Nelson, whatever his name is again. Nelson, Willock. You don't have that strength or stamina in the midfield. So let's look at, in their last match, I'm sorry I'm taking a lot of time and I'm like this Arsenal match. In their last match, Aubameyang, I was telling you guys they were watching the matches. What is Aubameyang doing in central midfield? The guy was in central midfield, receiving passes. What is he doing in central midfield? And it was so poor. Apart from Pepe's mistake there, he was so poor. He was playing in the central midfield. This guy should be forward, but because there was nobody to give him the pass, he was coming to central midfield to receive the ball. Come on, how do you expect him to score? We lack creativity. Ozil should be brought in. They should look for if Ozil. They should. I don't want them to sell Ozil. I don't want them to sell Ozil. I prefer an experienced midfielder, even if they get another creative midfielder. Let them add him to that guy. That guy has a lot to render, even if he's old. Now, I was reading early today that Lampard doesn't want Giroud to go. Why?
Yeah.
You have this guy. You have like one of my best strikers now. You have the kind of skill this guy has, Aguero. It's only Aguero that can compete with that guy now in EPL. Timo Werner, very fantastic striker. You have Timo Werner, his strength, his agility, his speed. He's very complete striker. You have Tammy Abraham there. If I see their last game, the dribble he did from the midfield and he squared the ball to Tammy Abraham to finish that goal. And still, they have 2 strikers. He still doesn't want Giroud to go. Why? Is it because sometimes you need experience. See, you can't invalidate the work of experienced players when the games are tough, when the games are tight. He still wants him to stay. They shouldn't let that guy go.
Austin, I wish we can continue this conversation, but because of my time, maybe we can continue on social media, on our page, on any social media.
Yeah, a lot to say. It's just painful, but I still think this guy should stay back.
Okay.
He should stay. They should let him sign 1 or 2 creative. What they just need now, creating is that their wing backs are okay, their defense is okay, their defensive midfielders, Partey they're wonderful, their attack is there. They should sell off Lacazette. The guy is not being useful. Lacazette, sell him off and bring another attacker. Then bring in creative midfielders. And Arsenal will be a team to reckon with. That's just it. They have the quality, but no creativity at the back. And when there's no creativity, no goal scored, keeper is strength. And that's all. So that's just it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your day.
Have a nice day.
You too.
You too.
Yeah. Alright, so that has been Skylaw featuring Jasper G. Enter. Maybe we have more time subsequently on the show to talk about the song or maybe get it again. But for now, I want to pay the bills. It is Sapientia 95.3FM. I'm JJ. I gotta go to the radio. Stay here. We'll be back on the show. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Radio Sapientia 95.3 FM.
My name is AJ Okocha, and I endorse the Bajaj RE250. Bigger heart, stronger body. Now available at 800,000 naira.
Bigger heart, stronger body. Bigger heart, stronger body. RE250.
Jiri Huggies malitere nwa gị ezi ndụ. Ritere nwa gị ụgbọala ọhụrụ ma ọ bụ ọmarịcha ụlọ. Ị nwekwara ike irite ọkpụrụkpụ ego ruru 1,000 naira. Ọtụtụ voucher ị ga-eji zụrụ ihe masịrị gị n'ọtụtụ oge okwu na-egbughị oge. Ritere nwa gị ndụ siriri werere na Huggies Happy Home Bonanza. Nọ n'ịzụta Special Huggies Dry Comfort ọbụla ma ọ bụ paaki Huggies Nappy Pants. Ụcha promo sticker dị n'ahụ paaki ị zụtara ka ị malite ikpori ọtụtụ ihe nrite dị iche iche. Gaa zụta nke gị ugbu a ka ị jiri ụwa ọma zụlite nwa gị. Ihe nrite a ga-akwụsị n'abalị 31 nke ọnwa Disemba afọ 2020. Gaa na huggies.com.ng maka iwu na usoro nakwa ihe ndị ọzọ. Huggies, maka abalị kọrọ akọ ma dịkwa larịị.
Hey, share your body dey confirm with yoyo bitters. You go dey wonder wetin e mean. Wetin e mean be say whether you dey take yoyo bitters every day. Yoyo bitters dey protection you against infections wey fit happen anytime. Na im be say you go dey take yoyo bitters like food supplement abi medicine wey doctor give you. Na correct natural ingredients dey inside wey dey wash all yamayama, pursue waist pain plus constipation 440. Ogbonge vitamins dey inside to help your body work well. E never finish o. Yoyo bitters get minerals wey go boost your body immunity to fight sickness, disease, and free radicals. Na im make am dey important to get yoyo bitters for office, house, and everywhere. Yoyo bitters dey for liquid, gel plus including tablets. Make you quick go buy your own for pharmacy and medicine stores wey near you. Yoyo bitters, make you dey clean inside out.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Now wetin dey bring the family together, always celebrating the moment that we share. When you see my family jolly, oh, now the taste of my cooking. Every meal with last sauce seasoning. Na 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 na. Oh my last sauce, it's aromatic. My last sauce, very appetizing. Oh my last sauce, it gets plenty flavor. Every day people, that's all for me and you. Enjoy the good life.
Enjoy the mouth-watering aroma and unique flavor that Lasso Food Seasoning adds to every meal. Lasso comes in exciting variants: Lasso Chicken, Lasso Beef, Lasso Pepper Soup, Lasso Fried Rice, and more. Add the desired flavor to your cooking. Lasso Seasoning. Correct seasoning, correct food.
Jolly instant noodles with chicken flavor.
Yes, and extremely nourishing. Take them to mom to cook. It will definitely be your preference from today on.
Wow. Jolly instant noodles, bye-bye. Jolly instant noodles, bye-bye. Jolly noodles.
People wey sabi better chop don do meeting come conclude say na jolly instant noodles be the ogbonge fast food choppies wey dey make belle jolly complete. The seasoning taste na gbagam, e no dey cake, e no dey purge belle. Even for pot sef, e dey rise no be small. The jolly belle full jolly noodles na the proper jollification for that brain no wan sharp tam carton of 14 dey, carton of 20 kukuma dey, as e go fit size every pocket. Jolly instant noodles is produced by Ike God Food Industries Limited. Call us on 090-3000-2884. Jolly Jollification don't land for that.
Jolly instant noodles, a taste of a real chicken flavor.
Paradise POP white, Bokwasoma. Paradise POP white super, Bokwasoma. Paradise paint super, Bokwasoma. Paradise fungi free extra, Bokwasoma.
My name is out. Somebody tell my age on the tour. Can you just
and I'm a treatment for cleaning and casting inside and outside.
It's a good paint, you know. It's the Paradise paint. It's a good paint, you know. It's the Paradise paint super, specially meant for interior. It's a good paint paint outside. It's the Paradise Paint fungal-free extra, specially made for interior and exterior use. It's a screening. It's the Paradise POP white. It's a screening. It's the Paradise POP white super for screening and casting. Paradise Paint.
What kind of body do you desire? Slim, beautiful, sexy body? Do you constantly fight with constipation? Lower belly fat? Bloated tummy? All you need is Nice Moment Slim Tea, made from senna leaf. The perfect tea for your body. Nice Moment Slim Tea helps you slim down naturally and helps clear your colon. Good for both men and women. You can get Nice Moment Slim Tea in every supermarket and pharmaceutical store near you. Note, Nice Moment Slim Tea is not advisable for pregnant women. Nice Moment Slim Tea is a product of Transglobe Pharmaceuticals Limited. For more inquiry, call 070-6423-3745. Nice Moment Slim Tea, the perfect tea for your body.
Maritime roof time and water collector for your better roofing. No use Maritime roof time. No go rust, it no go leak.
Yes, so for your long-lasting roof time, we no go give you wahala. It no go rust, it no go leak, it no go change color. Now Maritime roof time. Now Maritime Roofing Global Links Nigeria carry and come for us. Now roof time where you go use, you no go regret them because they produce them with high quality union steel with complete gauge. It don't carry so many awards from New Zealand. This high quality union steel go give your roof more than 50-year guarantee. It no they rust, it no they leak, it no they change color at all. Now US and European specification carry Maritime roof tile and water collector. Take them with other roof tile waiting for market. The difference to clear for your eyes. So it they last, it they durable and affordable for your roofing or your hallelujah to our head office at number 16 Ezenwa Street at the back of Access Bank, New Market Road, Onitsha. Phone 081-357-74333. Branches there for all over we country, Nigeria.
It no go rust, it no go leak, it no go change color. Maritime roof tile.
Maritime Roofing Global Links Nigeria. Now you be baba for roof tiles.
Gwam manye jakwo ndeze mabro na ndeze bia no bigi. Itali menu madu na bo na so. Ichoba manye gegota ko ga bo nyobo na ngusia. Izitu oni we o. Gwam manye na emudo. Maya nenye ndeze manye jeme manye je kuputanwa manye jeme kono manye jabanku manye manye jeme mama angola ndo onye ngola olia manye genyu munna obi ali hamma manye igwe jawaji obodo ebili nudo Genu ne mete kutelu de ko e kopta wala ka ba be ku manya joven kapel onye mama maya ni njezo manye jeme manye je kuputanwa manye joven manye jabanku manye jeme mama angola ndo
Joven Capel, Angolondo. Manobro na ako Joven Capel na alobotoro ya. Wanne baba kwa na okwa ndori.
No to How bad, Julie? This pimple did too much for your face now, no?
Oh boy, I don't tire. Even the rashes and eczema for my body. If you see them, you go run. I don't try every soap and cream, but you know green comot.
No worry. When you take MSC Calskin C cream Hamaram, then go comot by force.
You say waiting MLC Calskin C cream?
Bam! That be the new formula for take fight pimples, rashes, eczema, dandruff, boils, whitlow, ringworm, scabies, shaving rashes, foot rots, and more. Just clean the affected part with soap and sponge and rub the cream to enter the skin wella 3 to 4 times per daily, and everything will disappear within 3 days. Fiam! Now product of Jonko Ventures Nigeria Limited.
Marketed and distributed by Foodzella Mads Enterprises. Number 59A Western Avenue, Surulere, Lagos. Telephone number 090-999-47471.
MSC Calskin C cream, war against skin infections. African Gold Award winner 2011.
Oh hey, fire, fire.
Look at my friend house, please.
Fire, oh hey. Oga Mike, come help us. Oga Mike, come help us. Fire the burn.
Madam, I don't tell your husband make you no use all this nonsense wire and cable. Wire in house. You no listen. See now.
Which one is for use now?
Get it guys wire cable them wire and cable.
You too,
you never hear? Lagos Star Wire and Cable. Na the Chachalata quality standard made in Nigeria wire and cable. Lagos Star Wire and Cable is certified by Manka. Lagos Star Wire and Cable comes in single, flex, flat, and TRS. It's available in all electrical shops nationwide. Think quality standard wire and cable. Think Lagos Star Wire and Cable.
Give me R, give me E now, give me 2, 5, 0. I read 250. Bigger heart, stronger body. Ride I read 250. Bigger heart, stronger body. Yeah, we get keke and we get the super keke. Strong front fork to bring you more comfort. With bigger engine to super sanitary. Yeah. Bigger heart and stronger body, ride the RE250. RE250, bigger heart, stronger body, ride RE250. Bigger heart, stronger body. Yeah.
My name is AJ Okocha, and I endorse the Bajaj RE250. Bigger heart, stronger body. Now available at 800,000 naira.
Bigger heart, stronger body. Bigger heart, stronger body. RE250.
Chimako, Abatago, Aporogo. Chimako, transportation investments. Chimak medicals, construction, agriculture. Chimak Group, now your choice.
Chimak Group, one of the fastest growing conglomerates in Nigeria, is now in Onitsha with over 15 years experience and 20 branches. Chimak Group has over time built a brand with integrity, reputation, excellence, and has touched many lives. At Chimak Group, we assist our clients in their housing needs, loans, investment, transport, and other needs through our subsidiaries such as Chimak Loans, Feed Africa and Investment, Chimak Homes and Shelters, Chimak Medicals, Chimak Rides, and Chimak Farms. Visit our Onitsha office today at number 14 Iboku Street off New Market Road, Onitsha, or visit our website at www.chimakgroup.com. You can call us on 081 06 70 6639 or 090 1922 1938.
Chimak Group, now your choice, now my choice.
Chimak Group, touching lives.
Wow, which kind nonsense and ingredients be this self? How person go there inside this motor? They shed tears, smoke everywhere. Sure, but I want the person to sacrifice, but I don't go respect to myself. Go buy top 1 engine oil. Engine oil where they speak the language where engine they understand. They are working on a here. Go buy top 1 engine oil.
Top 1 engine oil is sold nationwide, but if you are in Anambra State, contact us at number 12 City Biscuit Road, Ugwawa, Obosi, and S63 New Pass Mpo. Telephone 08033252601 or 08082622817.
Guy, levels don't change. Now new phone be that.
Calm down, Joe. Now my brand new Vivo Y20 smartphone, and it's very affordable.
Brand new Vivo phone? At least in only London use phone that they sell for inside Nigeria.
No be like that again, oh. Brand new Vivo smartphones, they are available anywhere for inside Nigeria, and them get amazing products them.
I beg, give me more gist.
Yes, oh. I just buy my Vivo Y20 smartphone with 6.51-inch screen, AI triple rear camera, 4GB RAM, and 64GB storage space, plus 5000 mAh battery with side fingerprint sensor. And that's not be all, oh. Them still get Vivo Y20s when get 8GB plus another 128GB with 18-watt fast charge for more power and better enjoyment just for you.
Oh boy, make I go buy my own sharply.
Brand new Vivo smartphone, they are available for
Great Mishadon Global Limited, B211 Nimek, Emekofo Plaza, 3 New Market Road, Onitsha. You feed green them on 08033806465 or 08095970400.
We are Vivo, and we are here for you.
Oga Matias, Oga Makazikwa o. Elekwa no gijiri so ihe obibi ụlọ ndị a niile.
Ogechi, ọkwa ndị Easy Way to Success Property Acquisition Company Limited. Ngalaba Easy Way Fashion World. Melka ọbịa na mmezu. Ana m enye ha ego n'ibe ganye na ego mezu oke. Inweta ihe obibi ụlọ ndị a niile.
Atụmatụ abụsọ mma. Elekwa ndị bụ ndị Easy Way to Success.
Ndị a bụ ndị na-akwụba aka ọtọ na-anara ndị mmadụ ego n'ibe ganye na ego ezuo oke na inweta ihe obibi ụlọ masịrị gị dịka ụgbọala, generator, TV, gas cooker na ihe elimeli. Isi ụlọ ọrụ ha dị na Emmanuel Plaza, number 18 Francis Street, Onitsha. Maọbụ ịchọga ha na shop 19/20 I-Line, Power Plaza, n'ụsọ Relief Market, maọbụ na Western Line, Ọgbọgwụ Bridgehead, Onitsha. Akara ekwentị ha bụ na 08064032932 maọbụ 09095765757 07033733830.
Easy Way to Success Property Acquisition Company. Hallelujah.
Make your pikin waka for this life. Begin Siriri Were with Huggies. Help baby win tear rubber car. New Oyoyo house. A wolf cash will reach 1 million naira. Shopping vouchers. Plenty instant phone credit save day. Go come on diamo. Help your pikin win life with full bede for comfort plus jollyment inside Huggies Happy Home Bonanza. It easy to win oh. Make you just buy any special Huggies dry comfort or Huggies Snappy Pants pack. Scratch the promo sticker one day and make you begin win. No dull yourself oh. Buy now make you win. Make your pikin for grow inside jollyment. This awoof go finish for December 31st, 2020. Visit huggies.com.ng for more tori. Huggies for all night dryness and comfort.
Dr. Aladis, 7 keys to power.
Mama Mona, walk and I go at it on a bed.
One more, what was it come? The good young custom one now.
Ekurumeku, Obi Guarania Gabriela Pata. Get no for the Naparo para. Weburu so good at Dr. Aladis 7 keys herbal mixture. Then area no apata. When you are Congo.
Dike ni be Arab no no kete. Ogwo ga be ngo, okore ndi agwugwo. Arogwo amakoke no muaka. Ige wote Dr. Aladis 7 keys herbal mixture. Nebe obuna na ero. Ndi Nafdac suwa kara ha na ya. FAEK and Sons Limited. Bo ha lobta rogwo. Ihe na mega kwusoro mkpụrụ ụbọchị atọ gasị aje fu doctor gị. Dr. Aladis 7 keys herbal mixture maka arụ ike gị.
N'ihi na ha chọrọ ka ndị be anyị na-enwe anụ, akwa na mmiri ara ehi gbanyụ ma mee ka ndị be anyị na-eri protein ka o kwesịrị. Mohas Farms and Hatchery Limited dị n'Ụmụeze Ihiala dị na Ihiala Local Government Area nke Anambra State abịago ime ka ihe ndị a chụ ndị be anyị ọnụ maka ọdịmma ndị be anyị. Ụlọ ọrụ Mohas Farms and Hatchery nwere hatchery ọfụrụ bụ ọkaibe maka ịbụ ọkụkọ, day old broiler chicks, layer chicks bụ ndị na-eyi akwa tinyere ụmụ torotoro dị otu ụbọchị, day old turkey poults, frozen chicken na frozen turkey bụ torotoro. Na mpaghara nke ọzọ anyị na-emepụta mmiri ara ehi dịka chisikee ya site na ehi anyị amụpụtara ma zụlite nke ọma. Bịa n'ụlọ ọrụ Mohas Farms and Hatchery n'Ụmụeze Village dị n'okpuru ọchịchị Ihiala Local Government Area nke Anambra State ka ị nwee afọ ojuju zuru oke. Maka ajụjụ kpọọ anyị n'ekwentị 08068063413 08068063413. Mohas Farms, ụzọ ọkacha mma ọgbara ọhụrụ nyere ihe a chọrọ ma bụrụ ọkaibe n'ịkọpụta nri.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Radio Sapientia 95.3 FM.
Get God do Allah for no God don't you deserve it. Nobody want there for any. You get problem. What happen to people boy not so rich. He don't tell one of the support to just say my family must have.
All right, welcome back here, 95.3 FM. Also Richie, featuring the rigger. Putu I. We're still here, okay? I'm JJ Agadaguzi. Never got this already. Welcoming you back. Keep it coming on social media on Facebook. Radio Sapientia 95.3 FM Onitsha on Twitter. Sapientia 95.3 is the handle. Malakio Zemanam, welcome here. Lawrence Ono, also welcome. We welcome you to your family and to the family. We also have someone who followed us with the hashtag name and SARS. Okay. Then Shekole is here. The one of La Liga champions Real Madrid, the Chelsea to lose 2-1. Greeting all fans and family, no Madrid, no football. Chibak Anthony Sonnet says, there's so much over the Onitsha, man, he's got father, Arsenal needs a creative midfielder like Ozil to solve their tactics problem. They're lacking creativity. Man, you to pay back against Istanbul, Besiktas tonight 3-0 win, just to lose peacefully. To another matches that the better sides win. Throughout the week, Man United everything to them, West Team PSG everything to them. Shout out to Isabel Chon from Moga Markets, Bossy, the entire fans and family. I met you first goal here, the Chelsea sweet boy from Orchids, the Mendy is my keeper of the week. And then Ramos, Zuma, Rudiger, midfielder Kante, ZH, Mount, Jota, Calvin Lewin, Venner, Haaland, Lampard is my coach. Both Bayern and Arsenal performed woefully over the weekend. Chelsea will beat Rennes 4-1. Man U, PSG, Lazio will all win or draw. If Wall is also a Man U's godfather. Thank God for Champions League is back. 2-0 for Man U, 3-0 for Chelsea, 2-1 for Leipzig against PSG, 1-0 win against Barcelona for Dynamo Kiev. Francis is also here from GE Jaco Ventures, Man U spokesman, team of the week, Tottenham, everything to them. West Team, Man City, everything to them. Arsenal's problem is from the board. I think that has done well so far. But then taking a seat away is what I don't understand. Killing the big player's career. The guy says has a lot to offer the team. PSG to win, let the better sides win the other games. Greeting JJ, your brothers and sisters. Collins Olivia, the parents is silent individuals who are orphans and family. I also welcome Jordan Penjin, who has also followed us here. Obina Moba Sportian is also here, says that has done well. Arsenal's problem is beyond him. It seems they need to wipe out all their players, the old ones. The likes of William and only Arsenal, I don't see them putting on a fight. Chelsea to win, finish up the work 4-0 win. Barca to win, Man U to draw, other side, better side should win everything. Falls to the Blues, the best team right now, he says. If Echukwu Wall is also here. Now we found out why Ateta is putting Ozil in the match. Ozil went to the backyard and collected his girlfriend, called Flora. And she said this is 2018 before Mikel Arteta became coach. Okay. Obina Moba Sportian says greeting Jamachama Cynthia, my darling, he says. Obodo Ibo Chingwa Panka, Mommy Peep, Magic Man, Wakarigo, and other people. Thank you very much to everyone. More tweets here. Arisa Wakarigo continues here. Chelsea will win. Let the better sides win the other games. Chega High Star also said everything to Man United as the best team. Juventus also West, Man City and Barcelona. Man U and Juventus to win. Chelsea, Barcelona to lose. Little fans on people. Juventus Chase also here. That's better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he says. And Lampard, just that Arsenal owners are not supporting him with the serious money to sign players in need. He's the right man to take Arsenal to the promised land. He should swallow his pride and bring Ozil back to the team, because as it stands now, they don't have a better creative player than him. Aubameyang is struggling to score goals this time around, and Lacazette is worse set. Tonight, Chelsea, Barcelona, Juventus, PSG, and Man U all to win. Best team: AC Milan, Rangers, West, Bayern Munich, and Man City. Also welcome Victor Ebo, who has followed us. Oliver Bartholomew is here from ABU, okay, from Abu Dhabi, UAE. So this is what we're doing here. Muslims are coming on live on Facebook. Thank you. And Eric Wolf, good to have you here on the show today. So I can't see us not going anywhere on that. Teta, he said, Elena, tonight Chelsea, Barcelona, Juventus, and PSG all to win. Man, you withdraw with no family. Thank you very much, bro. Oh, Monica Callistus on Facebook, thank you very much. From Onitsha, no Barcelona, no football. I think that has some things to do. But it needs to bring Ozil back. 2-1 for Barcelona, draw for PSG, Chelsea, Juventus. Man, you all to win today. Coach, Yoga Club defender Eric Dyer, midfielder Bruno Zlatan, a striker West, Guardiola, Diaz, William, Mattia. God bless. Thank you. By the way, this is Stark. Best. This song is Best from Stark. Good job here. I wish all the teams, English teams victory tonight, it says. Mwabwe's open Veron. Well, that one, that's still the right man. They need to bring Ozil back. Chelsea to win, Barcelona to win, Juventus win, Arsenal, Man U win, PSG win. Chiringabi is also here from Asaba. Arsenal should recall Ozil. Tottenham best of the day win for Juventus, PSG and Dynamo Kiev. Joseph Nandet is also here. Arsenal should welcome Ozil back to the team. Arsenal is bigger than Arteta. Chelsea to win, PSG to win, Man U to win, Bayern to draw, Barcelona to lose. Chelsea impressed me last weekend. Tottenham surprised me. Man City disappointed me. Best player, Timo Werner, Golden Ball. OG Jacuzzi Don is also here from NSK. Man U no football with no Man U no football. That's going nowhere until it brings back Ozil, best creative midfielder of the team. And then 2-0 win for Chelsea, 0-0 Barcelona, Dynamo Kiev, Man U to win 3-1. Liverpool the best for the week. Thank you very much. Michael the Good say Chelsea to lose, Man U to win. Congrats to all the winners last weekend. Ozil should come to Nigerian hospital for recruitment. God bless fans and all the Nigerians. Yes, I want to first Stack Town, Lagos. Oh, put in the real Kengazatu. Classic guy. Chelsea are winning today. Arsenal should continue with their YC performance. I appreciate the rest of the guys here because of my time. Samuel Chieme, we love you. Adiwe Obeda, Meshu Dechuku, Emmanuel Arize, Okesenukoye, also Castello Isles, Pope White, a gift of Jesus. Also Ifanyo Zezi, Ume Chris Oboli, Ugo Chuku, Chika Hashton, Chasemri Kechuku, Udesi Demian Zumi Aika, also Adeinka, Eric Michael, Omotayo, Uzume, Okumod, Odwad Mandi. Hazard Anthony, ASC, Emmanuel, good to have you here today. Kwezariza Johnson, Wabwane Chukwu, Don Collins, Obele, Kogolo, Eddie, Michael, Mashi, Chukwu, Odoa, okay, Chuka, Odoa, Paul, Woye, Lofty Arize. We appreciate you, Chukwu, become Richard, Golden, okay, Chukwu, Ifanye Mwanya, Golden Eagle, also Victor Wakalo, Frederick Lodlugard, Walkboard, Diamond, Emmanuel, Eze, Amechi, Henry, Ofo, Bruno, Patobi, Wambisaka, Onye Bakasi, Philip Tochuku, also Chibak Anthony Senator, Anik Berg, I Greater, Samuel Pasco, Ifeko Vena, Hakim Ziyech, and all the rest of you. Thank you very much for being a part of Sapientia fans on today.
Thank God Almighty.
I have to run away from the studio, even though I would have wanted to keep on staying with you. Don't forget the show returns again tomorrow. Until then, I wish you the very best. Still Sapientia, don't go anywhere else. But this is still Sky Love, featuring Jasper G. Enter. We ending with that. I'm JJ Agadagusi, never get it on radio. Goodbye for now. Thank you.
She